today. From FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here are the Commanders for their first drive of the game. And leading them out now, the former North Carolina Tar Heel and mid-round draft pick. It's Sam Howell.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Howell, and that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. It's Howell on 3rd down. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. Sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll find Vaughn complete out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Going to give this time to the tailback. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. There he goes right side. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22. They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's their 3rd drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that 2nd drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
And this one incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. To throw on 3rd down. Howell. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Caught by Luke Schoonmaker. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they try the right side here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2nd and 12. Throwing. Prescott. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Throw left side complete. That's Vaughn. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Howell throwing on 3rd and long. And he will find his man on the outside. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go play action here on 1st down. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Howell. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. It's 33. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution, because he realized he's in field goal range, no sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Howell. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. This is taken at the 18. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll throw again. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Prescott. And this
what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down.
The Cowboys will get the football first here. They have the lead as well as we're underway in quarter 3. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Face mask, defense. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
Staying on the ground with Vaughn. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
They'll try to throw down. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Man, that ain't make no sense.
So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Prescott. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. Shedding the tackle, and he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Howell. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. It's Howell. Off play action. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Howell over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Tressway now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll go on the ground. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was Washington winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here at FedEx Field. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here's Tressway now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A run with Vaughn out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Schoonmaker. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 9th touchdown of this. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter